You ain't got the money, broke jokers fade away. In it for the stock, goddamn, I made a K today. Outer space, I should really be an astronaut. Flying with the stars, smoking on the moon, so pass the blunt. Snakes hiding in the grass, pulling out the lawnmower. Expose your whole motive, notice that it's all over. And you got the keys, Horta got the keys. Riches in this bitch, and we smoking on some trees. Yeah, we lounging. You know that we gon' conquer mountains. And we gon' get this money with my brothers. And if you hating on the click, you suckers. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Never giving up, I keep on fighting. You can never bully me cause I'm a giant. You can never worry me cause I'm a giant. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Never giving up, I keep on fighting. You can never bully me cause I'm a giant. You can never worry me cause I'm a giant. Straight up, straight up, straight up. I see your vision strictly diminish the system, providing the mission. You ain't got permission from the coalition. You a rat, but I took you for a dog type. Thought you was down for the cause, but you lost sight. Eye for an eye, but now the haters blindfolded. You can't think for yourself because your mind's stolen. You can't speak for yourself because your lies choking. Now you can't see for yourself because your eyes closing. I don't hear, I don't speak, I don't see no evil. Because I'm good with myself and I will love the people. And you ain't good with yourself, that's why I call you weasel. But when you look in the mirror, you think that we are equal. I'm trying to give you insight, but it's never working. I just pray one day you'll be a better person. I'm just trying to give you insight, it's never working. I just pray one day you'll be a better person. Never giving up, I keep on fighting. You can never bully me cause I'm a giant. You can never worry me cause I'm a giant. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Never giving up, I keep on fighting. You can never bully me cause I'm a giant. You can never worry me cause I'm a giant. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I wanted to talk to you about Chemistree Technology. So I did the CEO interview, and I did the CCO interview, where I interviewed the CEO and the Chief Cannabis Officer. And, you know, I'll be honest with you guys, like I brought this company first, and they have been like a darling. They have been a darling. They've just done extremely well. I'm going to show you why I believe this company is literally just getting started. First of all, look at their share structure. 34 million shares issued and outstanding. That's it. 34 million shares. So that's the first thing I want you to look at. The float is actually 25 million. So there's only 25 million shares even out there to trade. So that's the first thing I want you to look at. Second thing I want you to look at is I brought you guys these guys when they were like 30 cents, but look at the way they've traded. They've kind of stepped up, kind of took a back seat, stepped up, took a back seat. I feel like there's going to be another leg up here. I don't know why, but the way it's trading, looking at its chart and just kind of looking at the analysis of this chart, the way I see stocks when they run, it seems very interesting how it takes a step here. And then it takes another step here. So if you look at its chart over a period, let's see here, of 6 months, you'll actually see that it's taken these steps up here. It does these moves where it takes a step up, steps down, steps up, steps down, steps up, steps down. I just feel like with this news that they put out there that there's a very good chance that this takes another big step up. Yeah, that share number is very low. That's some of the lowest in the industry. It's very rare that you see 25 million shares in the float. More often than not, you're going to see 100 million, 200 million. Canopy Growth is 300 million. Aurora Cannabis is over $1 billion. So, Huge is over $1 billion. HIP News Brand Strikes is over 500 million. So Some companies have smaller floats and smaller share structures, and they're typically the ones that are going to go higher. But let's just read this news because I thought this news was pretty huge. Chemistree acquires ownership stake in the Physician's Choice CBD LLC. Chemistree Technology Inc, CHM in Canada, CHMJF in America. So let's take a look at the American side. So in America, currently trading at $48.75. So just around 48 cents, up 1.46%. And not many people even know about this company in America. It's literally just getting started. And I don't think it's too late to the party. I think the party's literally just getting started. That's my opinion on this stock. So that's the US stock, $48.75. And if you look at the 6-month chart, you can see similar to the Canadian chart. Did a step up here, step down, step up here, step down. I don't know. I just feel like the next step is going to be a step up. What do you guys think? It hasn't taken a step down dramatically. It's more like a consolidation, and then it just steps back up again. So, I don't know. It tested these highs. It's come back down. It tested highs here, came back down. 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 I don't know, man. I don't know. This news looks pretty good. Let's read it. And, they happen to be in Phoenix, Arizona, and we just happen to be in Phoenix, Arizona. Is pleased to announce that the company has entered into a funding agreement with the Physician's Choice CBD LLC of Phoenix, Arizona. The Physician's Choice CBD PCCBD is dedicated to research, development, and utilization of the highest quality of hemp-derived cannabidiol CBD combined with well-studied and effective supplements specific to help regulate and support various symptoms. The integration of extensive physician clinical experience combined with exhaustive expertise in the cannabis industry has led to the creation of the Physician's Choice CBD. Established in 2018, PCCBD has already developed a suite of 9 full-spectrum CBD from hemp products ranging from pain, inflammation, management to sleep and wellness supplements. In its first quarter of sales ended January 2019, the company booked approximately $150,000 in sales. The products are available for purchase at PCCBD.com and distributed through healthcare providers across the U.S. The Physician's Choice CBD offers complete wholesale programs as well as a referral program compensating healthcare providers on purchases from codes provided to their patients. With over 15 years in private practice, Dr. Julian Grove, MD, and Dr. Peter Kubitz, DO, have experienced firsthand the difficulties and complex dilemmas in treating patients suffering from chronic pain. From a medical management perspective, the treatment of pain is at a crossroads as for the last 2 decades. The intersection of various forms of pain medications and the prominent and real consequences of their use have created a globally recognized problem. The side effects and organ damage, that's just brutal, and potential for addiction and abuse are global concerns. And now here we are with CBDs that are totally healthy and they're slowly regulating them. This is the sad part about this whole thing. But I hope that, we as a people can push to regulate this natural plant that isn't destroying people's organs. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. As providers treating patients with complex pain daily, the doctors offer patients a myriad of different treatments, including physical therapy, interventional therapies, nerve blocks, spinal cord stimulation, and complementary treatments, chiropractic, naturopathic, medicine, massage, acupuncture, physical support. Unfortunately, many times, this is not enough. Dr. Grove stated, managing various pain symptoms and medications that do not exacerbate severe medical conditions and behavioral risk factors is an ongoing challenge for medical professionals. This has been a driving force in the development of a product line of cannabinoidal products, aiding in the management of specific pain syndromes and improve a sense of well-being. I've been saying for a long time that CBDs are the future. I hope everybody understands what CBDs are. They are a natural remedy that we pull from the cannabis plant. And you can actually have CBDs with little to no THC, or you can have CBDs with THC, or you can have CBDs with 50% THC, 50% CBD. So it's a pretty amazing technology and breakthrough that has come from this plant. And it's unbelievable to see what's happening with companies like Chemistree. Now, I actually interviewed Carl Kottmeyer, the CEO. Let's see what he had to say. Chemistree President Carl Kottmeyer commented, "This investment in the Physician's Choice CBD is a great opportunity for Chemistree. Dr. Grove and Dr. Kubitz are board-certified practicing physicians with training at Harvard and the Mayo Clinic." Wow, that's impressive. Just bringing on giants with the best education. I mean, you can't get better than Harvard. Specializing in pain management. Their collective education and practical experience is industry leading, and their commitment to the health of their patients and the development to real solutions to pain management with cannabinoidal based supplements is truly inspiring. Wow. The investment we are making into PCCBD gives us exposure to an entirely new industry that we are excited to assist wherever we can to see PCCBD continue to grow its sales and product offerings into a multi-state success. I encourage everyone to visit PCCBD.com to learn more about this great new company and their comprehensive and growing line of CBD supplements. I love this. Absolutely love this. Weed is just getting started. Just getting started. So is CBD. Wow. What's up, Departures? How you doing, man? Catwoman says, too much weed ruins people's motivation to do anything. My son is addicted to weed and is unable to get a job and has a serious Jekyll and Hyde attitude. Too much of anything is bad. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with you. Jason Garza says, Rich, I miss your top 10 picks videos. I just dropped a top 10 picks video. I just dropped one for May. Departures Capital is saying, holding IMT long term, it's either explodes or implodes, willing to take the risk. Yeah, I think that IMT is like, it's funny, it's a penny stock. It's a mining company. It goes up 40% yesterday after I do their video. And then it comes back down a little bit today and everybody's panicking. Like, come on, guys. Let's get real. It's a penny stock. It's going to go up and down. What do you expect? Like, it's a mining stock. Like, mining stocks right now are not cannabis stocks. They don't have all the hype. Right now, mining stocks are undervalued. If you load up now, in a few years, when eventually they explode, because they will, because it's a cycle, when eventually they do explode, anybody who loads up on these days when nobody's paying attention will be rewarded. That's just the way it goes in investing. When real estate's down, that's the time to buy. When it's up, that's the time to sell. When stocks are down, that's the time to buy. When they're up, that's the time to sell. When commodities are down, that's the time to buy. When they're up, that's the time to sell. It's just rinse and repeat, guys. There's no need to get all emotional. Dr. J. Julian Grove is a double board certified fellowship trained anesthesiologist, and pain management specialist. Dr. Grove completed his medical degree, MD, at the University of Colorado. Dr. Grove went to complete his residency in anesthesiology at Stanford University Medical Center in Palo Alto, California, and then a fellowship in pain management at Harvard Medical School, Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. Over the course of his career, he has peer-reviewed, published articles in neurotoxicity, neuronal, glial cell activation, and neuroplasticity. Dr. Grove has lectured regionally and nationally on various pain management topics, including opioid abuse, addiction, and diversion, novel drug delivery systems in non-steroidal anti-inflammatory therapy, NSAIDs, and skeletal muscle relaxants, tamper-resistant opioid formulations, and cancer-related pain. Dr. Grove is also the president of the Arizona Pain Society. So you can read all these well-documented members that are now joining the team. I mean, this is just huge news. And I'll be honest with you guys, like, I'm just going to keep watching these guys, you know, and anytime there's any news, I'm going to break it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to research it. And I just feel like there's so much potential. Let's just read a little bit about Chemistree Technology. Chemistree Technology is an investment company dedicated to the U.S. cannabis sector, endeavoring to provide turnkey solutions to the regulatory cannabis industry. The company's corporate strategy is to acquire and develop vertically integrated cannabis assets, leveraging management's decades of expertise in the cannabis industry and corporate finance to own and operate licensed cultivation, processing, distribution, and retail facilities. You can go to their website at chemistree.ca. Interesting. So just reading this news, I think that there are some amazing assets. Amazing assets that these guys are adding to their team. And this is an incredible acquisition. A funding agreement. Interesting. A funding agreement. I wonder what this means. Yeah, 10,000 shares of CHM is about $6,500 at these prices. Yeah, someone just did buy some shares because the volume's gone up. It's a 24% buy on bar chart with a weakening short-term outlook on maintaining the current direction. Long-term, the trend strength is weak. Long-term indicators fully support a continuation of this trend. So bar chart is saying that the trend may continue. And as you can see, up 16% in the last month, 43% in the last 3 months, and 106% since October. So in the last 6 months, I think it has so much potential. Oh, Frank, you bought some Chemistree? It just, guys, listen, don't go and immediately buy everything I'm talking about, please. I'm not doing these videos, so you just immediately go and buy them. I just want you guys to look at them. I want us to create a conversation. Do you think it's a buy? Do you think it's a sell? Do you like it? You guys see how I do my research and what indicators I'm looking at. I love the share structure. Only 34 million shares issued and outstanding is crazy. 25 million in the float. I mean, this can go as high as they really want it to go because it's so tightly held, right? And then they're a CBD company. Obviously, I love CBDs. They're in Phoenix, Arizona. Rich Hemp RX is in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm going to be looking to see if we can work with them in some type of capacity. And you can see they've been kind of stepping up, stepping down, stepping up, stepping down, stepping up, stepping down. Is this the next leg that's going to go up? I mean, that's the way it's traded. I mean, if your eyes don't fit, like, I don't think my eyes are failing me, but over the last 6 months, it looks to me like it's just been creeping up, and the news keeps coming. And don't forget that when I did their interview, I interviewed Sheldon Aberman, who is one of the best guys in the world to build facilities that they just brought to Physician's Choice this week. And he was the guy who founded the Cannabis Cups for High Times. Okay. So, I mean, that is pretty enormous news that you have a guy that founded the Cannabis Cup. In fact, I interviewed him. Let's see here.
Our famous.
Let's go Chemistree. Just do a search on YouTube. Chemistree Technology. Oh, bam. First video. Isn't that interesting? Let's watch this video.
I'm Jeff Bishop. I'm the co-founder of RagingBull.com.
Let's watch this video. You guys tell me what you think. Hi, how you doing? This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live, and I have two very special guests with me today. We're here with Carl Kottmeyer, the president of Chemistree Technology Inc., and Sheldon Aberman, the director and chief cannabis officer of Chemistree Technology Inc. How you guys doing today?
Great, thanks for having us.
Great. Nice to be here.
being here.
Thanks.
So, Carl, tell us about Chemistree Technology.
Well, thanks. Chemistree is a Vancouver-based, U.S.-facing cannabis company. We focused on Washington State primarily with a cultivation facility that we own the assets of, and we've also expanded now into California, Northern California, initially with a processing facility that we're partners in, and we've now moved into Southern California where we're developing a large cultivation facility.
Oh, wow. Very good.
Yeah, it's been busy, and it's going to get a lot busier.
It sounds exciting.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Sheldon, you have tremendous experience in the cannabis industry. Please give us some background on your past experience with the light business and your current role in the chemistry team.
Well, 17 years in the cannabis space, started in the hobbyist hydroponic market as a sales rep, ultimately launched a lighting company called Quantum Horticulture, built that, put 1 million grow lights into the global market, and through some mergers and acquisitions ended up becoming the third or fourth largest manufacturer and distributor of hydroponic equipment in the United States, 60 plus million in revenue. Sold off and went centric on consulting and have been designing, building, and overseeing construction of some of the largest licensed producers globally, Canada, New Zealand, Greece, and the US for the last 5 years.
That's really impressive. How do you see your role evolving with the company in the future?
Well, as chemistry continues to grow outside of Washington and California, you'll see my role within the company continue to grow as we expand to the Midwest and the Eastern Seaboard.
Sheldon, you have another new member joining the team, Nico Escondido. Can you describe what he brings to the table and why he's such an important figure in the cannabis industry?
Thank you. So Nico's been a longtime friend, joins us. He's a part owner of the High Times organization, Cannabis Cup magazine. Nico took over as the director of the Cannabis Cup some 10, 12 years ago, brought it into the digital revolution, created his own proprietary algorithm for scoring cannabis cups and marijuana in general. It's been adopted across the globe, and also became the owner of the intellectual property of the cannabis cups. So he has all of the genetic testing that he's been doing for all these years on cannabis cup entries, some 30,000 genomes specifically that he's rolled into the Cannabis Genetics Institute and has made open source for research throughout the world. Nico is one of the largest authors of cannabis-related material globally and has given speeches at all the major universities around the globe and is an authority on efficient cultivation and expert in cannabis genetics. So huge addition to our team, huge resource, huge wealth of information, and a dear friend, and I'm glad that he's here with us to expand the chemistry team.
Absolutely. Congratulations on having him join the team.
Thank you.
Chemistree has built a strong distribution network with Sugarleaf products. Tell us more about the Sugarleaf brand and why it's in such high demand.
Sugarleaf is a brand that we acquired when we moved into Washington State. It's got a beautiful look. It's got a great name. It's a flower and pre-roll product right now in Washington State that we're expanding into California.
Great. I can't wait to see more about this product. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Thanks.
Sheldon, with the recent closure of the Desert Hot Springs deal in California, explain to... Sorry, you know what? Let's start over. You guys couldn't hear it. I apologize. Let's start over. I didn't realize you guys couldn't hear it. I'm sorry. Hi, how you doing? This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live, and I have two very special guests with me today. We are here with Carl Kottmeyer, the president of Chemistree Technology Inc., and Sheldon Aberman, the director and chief cannabis officer of Chemistree Technology Inc. How you guys doing today?
Great, thanks for having us.
Great, Rich. Nice to be
Thank
here.
you for being here.
Thanks.
So, Carl, tell us about Chemistree Technology.
Well, thanks. Chemistree is a Vancouver-based, U.S.-facing cannabis company. We focused on Washington State primarily with a cultivation facility that we own the assets of, and we've also expanded now into California, Northern California, initially with a processing facility that we're partners in, and we've now moved into Southern California where we're developing a large cultivation facility.
Oh, wow. Very good.
Yeah, it's been busy, and it's going to get a lot busier.
It sounds exciting.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Sheldon, you have tremendous experience in the cannabis industry. Please give us some background on your past experience with the light business and your current role in the chemistry team.
Well, 17 years in the cannabis space, started in the hobbyist hydroponic market as a sales rep, ultimately launched a lighting company called Quantum Horticulture, built that, put 1 million grow lights into the global market, and through some mergers and acquisitions ended up becoming the third or fourth largest manufacturer and distributor of hydroponic equipment in the United States, 60 plus million in revenue. Sold off and went centric on consulting and have been designing, building, and overseeing construction of some of the largest licensed producers globally, Canada, New Zealand, Greece, and the US for the last 5 years.
That's really impressive. How do you see your role evolving with the company in the future?
Well, as chemistry continues to grow outside of Washington and California, you'll see my role within the company continue to grow as we expand to the Midwest and the Eastern Seaboard.
Sheldon, you have another new member joining the team, Nico Escondido. Can you describe what he brings to the table and why he's such an important figure in the cannabis industry?
Thank you. So Nico's been a longtime friend, joins us. He's a part owner of the High Times organization, Cannabis Cup magazine. Nico took over as the director of the Cannabis Cup some 10, 12 years ago, brought it in the digital revolution, created his own proprietary algorithm for scoring cannabis cups and marijuana in general. It's been adopted across the globe, and also became the owner of the intellectual property of the cannabis cups. So he has all of the genetic testing that he's been doing for all these years on cannabis cup entries, some 30,000 genomes specifically that he's rolled into the Cannabis Genetics Institute and has made open source for research throughout the world. Nico is one of the largest authors of cannabis-related material globally and has given speeches at all the major universities around the globe and is an authority on efficient cultivation and expert in cannabis genetics. So huge addition to our team, huge resource, huge wealth of information, and a dear friend, and I'm glad that he's here with us to expand the chemistry team.
Absolutely. Congratulations on having him join the team.
Thank you.
Chemistree has built a strong distribution network with Sugarleaf products. Tell us more about the Sugarleaf brand and why it's in such high demand.
Sugarleaf is a brand that we acquired when we moved into Washington State. It's got a beautiful look. It's got a great name. It's a flower and pre-roll product right now in Washington State that we're expanding into California.
Great. I can't wait to see more about this product. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Thanks.
Sheldon, with the recent closure of the Desert Hot Springs deal in California, explain to us how the acquisition will push the Sugarleaf brand forward.
Well, as you'll see, Sugarleaf's going to migrate from Washington into the California market. So we'll be a multi-state operator with a contiguous brand across multiple states. In the California market, we're building a monstrosity of a greenhouse down there.
Wow.
68,000 square feet phase one, 68,000 square feet phase two, and then a manufacturing and distribution center all on one vertically integrated property. So what you'll see is Sugarleaf entering the California market in a very large scale with statewide distribution.
Wow, that sounds impressive.
It will be.
Carl, aside from Washington and California, what other markets do you have your eyes on for chemistry?
Well, we're an expansion and focused company through acquisition and partnership. We're currently very focused on the Midwest of the United States and moving into the eastern seaboard, but we think there's a huge amount of opportunity in California as well.
Absolutely. California is a huge market. Carl, with the CBD on the rise, does Chemistree have plans to enter this lucrative market?
Well, we've focused on analyzing the CBD market quite extensively across the United States. There's a number of points where you can enter it. We've dialed it down to about 2 places that we like, and we have a number of things we're working on in the CBD space right now, and unfortunately that's about all I can say.
Hey, you know what? That's enough. That's exciting. Being in the CBD space is the right place to be at the right time.
Yeah, it's a huge market.
Carl, what are Chemistree's main competitors, and what sets you apart from your competition?
Well, I mean, obviously Chemistree is in a very competitive business. The cannabis space has been tremendously well financed in the past 3-4 years, and we see our competition being companies of our size right up to the majors. What sets us apart really is our people. People like Sheldon, people like Nico that we've just welcomed to our board of directors. These guys are seasoned industry veterans that you can't replace for money. You've got to know them, and they've got to want to come and work with you. And that's been a tremendous asset of ours, and will be going forward.
If there's one thing you want shareholders to know about Chemistree, what would it be?
One thing I want people to know about Chemistree is this is a very seriously and well-run company. We're fully financed, we've got a great structure, but it's a great entry point for people that want to be exposed to the U.S. cannabis market.
Chemistree is primed for a big 2019. Tell us what's in store for the rest of the year.
Well, we're hard at work. Lots of things I can't tell you, but we've got some large announcements coming down the pipeline that you guys are going to be really excited to hear, and you'll just have to stay tuned and find out.
I can't wait to hear. What is the best way for shareholders to get in contact with you?
I'm glad you asked that question because we really welcome people and our shareholders and prospective shareholders getting in touch with the company. I'm always happy to talk to somebody via over the phone or via email, so I would certainly direct everybody to our website, Chemistree.ca.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. I wish you both the best of luck in your future endeavors. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and take a look at Chemistree, guys. It's got huge upside. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I don't know, man. Something about this company makes me think they're going to go higher. So I just wanted to drop that news for you guys. I just want to show you guys this video, see if you guys see what I see. But I just feel like it's taking steps up. And it took a step down. And I'm thinking the next leg is going to be up. I might be wrong. I'm just having this feeling in my gut, watching this thing trade, that this is the lowest it's been over the last little bit recently after this last little run. And it might make another move. So keep it on your watch list. Keep it on your radar. I'm not telling you guys to buy the stock, okay? I'm simply wanting to have a conversation. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you buy it? Wouldn't you buy it? If you would buy it, what price would you buy it at? Do you think this is a good time to buy? Would you wait? Like, these are the conversations I want to engage in here at Rich TV Live. We're strictly for education and entertainment purposes. However, we do like to bring you winners, and we do bring you pretty much every single company and every single winner first. So even though we are not licensed advisors and we are not professionals, we do have a trading academy with J. Lewis Trading. And if you'd like to learn about J. Lewis Trading and you'd like to get coaching and training and support and mentorship, just message me, richtvlive@gmail.com, and I can put you in direct contact with Julian Lewis. A lot of our members are joining his academy and are having amazing success, okay? And this is a company that I think has enormous potential. I think they could be a fantastic buyout target. They got a low share structure. They've got a great team that they're formulating, and I think they're just getting started. So keep them on your watch list. Keep them on your radar. Chemistree Technology, CHM in Canada, CHMJF in America. They've been on fire, and I think that this may continue. I really do believe this could continue, this momentum. Let's see here. Now, guys, the weekend is coming. It's a Friday. Make sure you invest with caution, buy red, sell green, find your headshot.
This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot. This that headshot. headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. 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 Shake it like a pair of Nikes. I keep it rocking, I'm stopping, I'm popping, I'm jumping a fresh white tee. Oh, so now you make songs? Now you wanna sing along? I bet you do it all wrong. I am a king and you are a pawn. I've been talking about stocks, I've been giving out lots, pulling up like it was socks. This shit is heavy as rocks. You was just pulled out the docks. That mean you drowning, you looking around, and I know that you wanna be biting my style. Oh, you think you must be wild? I ain't aroused. That's just how I will get down. We were here first, talking all the pics. You was in the back talking all the shit. We was grinding, making all the hits. Now you jealous and you can't stand it. Rich has been here, you ain't been there. Circle tight, yeah, you been square. It's time to open the letter. Hope you don't fall down the ladder. I know you tight, like to be frontin'. You was in troll, hit the like button, getting on dab. You think you can rap? I laugh. Please, let's see you write something. Stick to the script, can't do it like this. Look at the wrist with the assist. Ill is the kid, rockin' with Rich. Can't stop till I get a million hits. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. 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 I don't wanna say no names and you'll blow like propane, cause clout riding is so lame. My rhymes fresh like cocaine. It's funny you copy the whole thing. Scarecrow, you got no brain. You can test the boy, I got no shame. Crew looking like Soul Train. Look in the other direction. You are not part of the section. You do not make an impression. You should just change your profession. This is the years in the making. You can't just copy the page. This is experience, idiots. Listen, you can't just copy the wave. Nah, I'm just playing for keeps. Fucking with Rich TV. Your platform is growing. I know that it's showing. We like 60,000 people deep. This original, no subliminal. We maximize, you minimal. This critical, analytical. You hysterical. This a miracle. You other cats so boring. On your channel, I'm snoring. Why you hitting the recording? You should just die off horribly. Sick of the same old story. I think you triggered the light. Rich TV is here, and we much bigger than life. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all